Yay, everybody! Welcome to the Man Cave. I myself am DarthQuag. To my right is
RavenusFlamingo here.
And new addition to the show, because Mongo's out for this week, we have
Booty Sweat.
If you didn't hear it, it's Booty Sweat. Straight, just Booty Sweat. You know you have it.
And we have it now on our show.
Yes.
Well, Booty Sweat, go ahead and... Who are you? Besides giving out your real name.
I'm Booty Sweat. I met these guys working with him at the old job. We don't name names.
Rename.
Shall rename.
Good job, that
nameless.
Been
out of the scene for a while, but decided to come back.
Yeah.
Mongo will be getting a hold of him probably in a little bit.
What did he say he was doing?
I believe Gene Simmons called, and he had a fishing trip he was going on. So he called Mongo up, said, "Hey, we're going deep sea fishing. I want you there."
Yep.
So
and when Gene Simmons calls, you don't say no.
You don't say no.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Tell you what, let's see what he's doing. We're gonna see if we can catch him in the intercoastal waters before he goes out too deep.
Before he goes out of the zone. While he's getting Mongo on the line here, we're going to talk about what we're drinking today.
Sorry, it's his...
We have a ringtone. What we're drinking today is a whiskey. It's a cinnamon whiskey called
Whiskey's
Fireball.
always good.
Always good on our show. Very good drinkable liquor, not liqueur.
Hey, Mongo, you there? Can you hear me, bro?
Can you turn it up?
Yeah. He's 10 miles off the coast of California.
Oh, that's right. You're out there fishing, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You want to talk anything? How Gene Simmons? Is he drunk yet? You guys shared any stories?
Oh, yeah. We just caught a 10-foot hammerhead. Gene's mixing up mojitos right now.
Nice.
Well, we're sad to see you not here on the show, but next episode we'll have to recap how your fishing trip was.
Oh, definitely, man. How's it going down there in the States?
All right, very cool, bro.
Man.
All right, man. Well, hey, go out there, have some fun. Go kill Jaws for me. Hey, have a good one, bro.
You too, guys. Peace.
Let's see you. I hope that worked. I feel so bad that it worked.
It's just mumbled. But anyways, we're drinking a cinnamon whiskey called Fireball. Very smooth, very delicious in my opinion.
Yep.
I'll let you know my opinion as soon as I take a shot.
You've never had it before.
Never
First
had
time
it before.
drinking.
Ooh, nice.
And of course, we are washing it down with the original and still original American beer, Yingling.
Yingling, the only way to
Chinese,
go.
but it is American.
It is American.
From Pottsville,
American.
Pennsylvania.
They actually have a place out in Tampa.
Oh,
Right across, you know where Busch Gardens is?
Yeah.
Literally the next road over. If you take that left down to go to Busch Gardens, you go down one more road, there's the whole brewery of Yingling.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Like, no
what did
joke.
they do? Buy out the old Anheuser-Busch?
I would think so. I mean, why not? They weren't doing anything with it.
Yeah, why not?
Nice.
So,
You take tours, they give you samples the whole tour.
oh,
But
wow.
like at the end, you're like, oh, here's your little shot glass
That's why I
of
want to
beer.
go to Ireland for Guinness.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Ireland would be
Because
nice.
Boston,
Boston?
Sam Adams.
Yeah.
Sam Adams. They do like tours of their.
Yeah.
facility.
Every brewery does a tour.
Yep.
I mean, I would love to go and see that.
But if you go to what is it? Jack Daniels thing up in Tennessee,
Yeah.
they give out no
No, because
samples.
it's Dry County.
Yep.
Yeah.
No samples.
Lynchburg-
Which is
It's Jack Daniels is the only place that runs in a Dry County.
Yep.
That's funny.
They're kind of grandfathered in.
We're gonna produce this great liquor.
You
but
can't
you can't
drink
drink it.
So.
So
No. Yeah.
I wonder if
you have to go
they
20
still-
minutes.
No, you can't. They can if
They
you work
can,
there.
but you can't.
But you have to.
if
You
you're a
can't
guest.
swallow. You have to spit. You have to.
So you
taste-
swish it.
Yep. Well, dude, you have to anyway. You'd be shit faced on that job. Like, could you imagine?
That tastes about right.
Actually, I could imagine.
Yeah, I think this tastes fantastic. Ooh, yeah, man.
Dude, that's the sewer water. I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Bottle it.
Bottle it.
That's the single bar right there.
Yeah. All right, so
Anyways.
with that, let's go ahead and take these shots so we can get this show on the road. There we go, down and up skis. Salute.
Ah, so good.
It's like the candy.
It's like the Red Hots
100%.
and or Fireball.
That's what I was thinking
candies.
was Fireball.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Looked like you put it in the water and put a couple in the water.
That's about it. Yeah.
that's what it tastes like. 100%.
It's good.
All right, now with that, I don't know if you still play Black Ops 2? Have you played it yet?
Don't have Black Ops 2 yet.
Okay, well, I know you
still
do.
on Modern
I do.
Warfare 3.
The zombie mode. You played zombie mode
Yes,
in
I
Black
played
Ops
zombie
1.
mode. Yes.
Black Ops 2 zombie mode has gotten ridiculous. Ridiculous.
With the
now.
new update. Oh, if you haven't gotten it, by the way, I highly recommend it.
Yes, it's worth
I'm
the
gonna have to get
download.
it.
It's ridiculous. It takes place in skyscrapers, and you literally jump from building to building,
Nice.
and it is awesome.
You're just running around constantly.
Nice.
The guns are cool. The weapons on the walls, normally they kind of suck when you first start, and you have to like go all the way through. There's ways you can kind of cut around and get right to the guns right away.
You get the little mystery box, you get a sniper rifle.
Yeah, never understood that. Or you get a handgun. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Like, well,
I already had a handgun. Why do I want another one?
another mode that they, which I like, is that you actually are a zombie, and you're trying to take out other people
That would be
playing the single shooter.
Which
Wow.
it's good. I wish they had it to where it was like a full lobby where you could have 8 people playing, because then you could have literally 2 people killing zombies, but then it would just be like crazy zombies running after you.
The only thing I wish they would update is that it's a lag issue. They have a very bad lag on that.
Well, it's I
But
agree with
you know, that's the server. But we'll see, whatever. Great game though.
I can't get enough. I'll play zombies for 45 minutes. Straight through nonstop, and then after that break, I'm like, damn. And then seriously start playing again.
And that's another thing, like, with the whole 2012 thing past us, you know, obviously. We survived it, thank God.
We survived the Mayan calendar, guys.
Yeah.
Woo, cheers. Cheers. All right. Oh, yeah, you too.
But, I mean, this zombie... I mean, even with that video game itself, zombies have become just a staple of either show or just American society. I mean, hell, when that one dude in Miami was eating somebody's face, you know, they were like...
It was bath salts.
Yeah, bath salts.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, everybody's like, oh no, it's zombie apocalypse is upon us, this, that, and the other. But zombies have just become everywhere. I mean, as far as...
They literally have become mainstream.
The show... What's that show that has the zombies on it?
Walking Dead?
Yes, that one.
I was going to let him just sit there for
No.
a second. Twilight? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that one. But, I mean, you guys watch it. I haven't watched an episode. I may have watched 1 or 2 episodes, but
Me
I mean, you guys love it. And
Yeah.
What about it? What is it that you guys like about it? I mean,
What is there not to like about it? I mean,
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I mean, what I've seen is like, okay, yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse. You know, with this, I saw a zombie getting shot in the head.
Which are marksmen, by the
Okay.
way. I don't understand. One shot, they get a zombie right in the forehead.
Yep.
But when they're going against other people, they can't hit them.
Because they're moving.
The zombies are moving.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
There's
It's a dictatorship, and that's it. There's no questions about it. Now, the reason why I like Walking Dead is simply because it's everything I've ever wanted in a man drama in my life.
Yeah.
Well, there haven't been many shows for men other than, let's say, what airs on, let's say, Spike TV or UFC fighting, that you can just sit down, enjoy it. Hell, even with your woman, because there is drama in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely a good show to enjoy for everyone.
There's a little love story in it.
There's love stories in it. There's betrayal.
Yeah.
There's friendships made and broken. Brothers for to fight each other. I mean, it's everything. It's
Is that one guy with the crossbow?
yes.
Badass.
Ultimate
He's a guy-
badass Daryl Dixon.
Yes. It's because he's from Boondock Saints.
They literally
Okay.
need to change Sundays to not calling them Sundays, but calling them either Rick Days or Daryl Days. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I think Daryl's better.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think even if you gave Daryl a gun, he'd
Daryl?
still beat the shit out of Rick.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I
You
don't
have
know.
no
I
idea.
you know,
You have no idea.
Sure.
That's like you guys talking about Black Ops. I'm just sitting here like, yeah. Now Justin's...
Well, no, but when you played the zombies on number 1, when
Yeah.
you played on number 2, doesn't even compare.
No.
It's so much. They did so much work, and it's so much better.
The one level transit. I mean that.
Oh, that alone is amazing. You literally hop on a bus, and it takes you from station to station. You get off is when you get broken out parts, but you have to make it back to the bus before it hauls ass, because it'll go without you.
Nice.
It's intense. It's fast paced. It's good. Even on the bus, as the bus is driving, you have to seal up windows because they'll come and climb on the bus.
Yeah. Hell, you can also you pick up parts not only to build stuff for yourself, but you can put stuff on the bus, so as it's driving, it kills the zombies.
Yeah, it'll run them over.
Nice.
Like, you know those old train, like, V
now,
things?
they do multiplayer on this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, heavy multiplayer. And they actually changed it. Originally, it was running on the single-player engine, so that's why it's a little slower. The zombies weren't as fast.
Right.
On this one, it's running on the multiplayer engine.
Okay, so
it's fast.
Nice.
It's crazy.
The zombies are running after you like there's no tomorrow, and they don't stop.
Oh no, there is no let up.
You get about level wave 15, and you're pretty much on.
Now, you think zombies should be able to run?
Oh,
that's a good question. I mean, on Walking Dead, do they run?
They don't run. No.
If you watch, that's where Walking Dead on season 1. They were pretty quick.
They were quick.
They would run
in the hospital. They were real quick.
But I think it was because they were a little fresh still. They weren't the rotting corpse. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They were still fresh zombies. No, what was it? Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
Or Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead. All that. Day of
very good
whatever
movies.
Of the Dead movies.
Yeah.
Those zombies were the zombies I would not want to come across.
No, those are the fast. Those little Chinese guys,
reason,
them all.
So for some reason, they're faster.
Yes.
Than what they normally ever would have been.
Now,
climbing on the ceiling. Remember that guy with no legs?
Yes.
God, that was crazy.
Now, that's another thing is that, these movies have come out. I mean, you have 28 Days Later. You have Resident Evil.
All the Resident Evils, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, those are apocalyptic type movies. And you're watching this Walking Dead, and that it matches what they're portraying as a zombie apocalypse. And it's just... For one thing, I have a gripe is that how do you get caught by some guy that walks?
It's not the one that'll get you.
No, it's not the one that'll get you. It's as you get 50. It's as you get that one. Behind you is 20 more coming after you.
Okay, that's so pack hunting.
When you watch the series, that's really what it is. Is there'll be one zombie, and they'll even tell you like when you watch it. Yeah, don't be worried about 1 or 2 or even 3.
You walk past them, you don't even stop to kill them.
It's when you have like the 15 to 20 is when you have to be worried, because once they kind of mass on you, you really can't bob and weave through that kind of a group. It's here it is, so now you have to make your little final stand. But yeah. And
that's a good question. Like, what would you do?
That's another reason why I like the show.
I mean, you're sitting there going, man, if I was in that situation, what?
One of the things I don't get is this show. What's it? Third season, second half of the third season.
Yes.
Okay, there's been a baby, so that's at least 10 months. So you're looking at over a year. How is this gas in these cars still good? You can't make it a month with not starting your car and the gas is still good.
I have another one.
I think it's the same as I'm thinking.
If you've watched the show, who the fuck is mowing the yards? Who the hell is mowing the grass?
Everything is pristine.
Everything is pristine, cut. There's not overgrown. I mean, in the wooded areas it's overgrown, but not even then. Now, there's trails in the woods. There's not trails in the woods unless a lot of people have gone.
You look at the movie, what was it, with Will Smith, I Am Legend.
Yeah.
When you go through that and you look at New York City as a post-apocalypse where nobody's been there, I mean, there's stuff growing out the roads.
They did do good at that.
That was right.
Animals are running around. I mean, that would be a good... what's the word I'm looking for? A good...
interpretation.
No.
Masturbation.
Masturbation. Compliment. Yeah. Compliment to the series. Because you're not just going there and all of a sudden...
It gives you visual...
continuity.
Yeah.
When you're looking at something that's been, quote-unquote, 10 months... Hell, 10 months in the summer, I would have
It'd be over your house.
I would, yeah. And you look at this, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, the grass is 2 inches tall.
I mean, even the jail they've been in for...
I didn't understand
4 or 5 months.
Yeah, the jail...
And it's all...
When they got to the jail, originally they got to the jail, there was no one... I mean, there was people in the jail, of course, they're like real deep in, but they're not out mowing the yard.
No.
You know, they got to the jail. It was good, 2 years into the whole thing? So by the time they get to the jail and then they get there, it's open field and it's literally regularly hiked grass. It's like, come on.
Right.
That was my only gripe. That's my only
Well,
thing.
and there's another gripe that, it's kind of a little bit on the gross side, but where are they going to the bathroom?
Oh, you name it and you go.
I mean...
That's a good point. I mean, it's not like people are running the
if
water treatment facilities.
If you're living in a spot for 4 or 5 months, I mean, you're going to have a designated spot, or it's going to be filled with disease. And
yeah. Well, you would think. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, you would take it back to that medieval time where that was an issue. You didn't have regular plumbing like we do nowadays. Mm-hmm. You had just a trough, in a sense.
Yeah.
And that was it. I mean,
that's where you got a lot of the famine and.
I mean, you basically, once the quote unquote zombie apocalypse happens, we're going back to that fight or flight, mentality of the Middle Ages, where it's like you either kill to survive or you just die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no iPads, there's no iPhones, there's no internet. It's not like what to do in a zombie apocalypse. No, there's not any of that anymore because that's all gone.
Well, that's why you look it up now.
Yeah.
That's why Doomsday Preppers,
print it out
show.
now.
You look at it all up now.
Well, they have those and they have those shows on Discovery Channel. Before the
Doomsday
2012,
Preppers.
the Doomsday Preppers.
Doomsday Preppers.
I mean,
love that
those
show.
guys.
Those
love
people
that
were
show.
fucking.
They're nuts. They're nuts, but I'm a little nuts too. So I mean.
Yeah, but they had no logic to what they were saying.
No.
Their logic behind it made no. The stock market's going to crash, so then there's going to be people trying to kill me.
No,
What the
guy,
fuck?
the guy with the whole EMP, I'm building a bomb shelter to stop EMPs, but he keeps a radio. Like any radio station is going to stay living.
Yeah,
to broadcast.
But even then, what's gonna set off an EMP? That's my question.
There's
different theories. It could be.
It's not gonna fry people.
No, it's going to fry all the electronics.
Exactly.
That's what he kept all his electronics in this big. He bought a big, one of the big containers from a container ship.
Oh,
and he buried it and put all his electronics in there. But the electronics aren't going to work if everything else is out.
No, my question is with an EMP though is if something switched off, would it be okay?
No, it fried circuit boards.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm saying if there's no power running through it, if there's no current.
I don't know.
No, it would short out because
I think it would short out.
Think of lightning hitting your house. It doesn't, just because on a micro board, the spaces between those lines where all that wiring is so small that it's just gonna go and hop over everything and fry it all.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why when you leave your TV plugged in, even though it's not on,
it's still fried.
It's dead.
Well, because the jolt of the power goes through and just
exactly. Yeah. So I mean. And that's another thing. Like when this zombie apocalypse, where's the government in this Walking Dead?
They showed the CDC in a couple of the episodes where that's when they found out that everybody hit was diseased. Okay. Everybody had, everybody was a zombie.
Spoiler! Yeah. Spoiler if you haven't watched it yet. Spoiler!
Spoiler!
We'll have to put that in the description. But when they go to CDC, they meet the head of the CDC in Atlanta, and he says, everybody has the disease. Once you die, it don't matter how you die. If you get bit by a zombie or you just die, you come back.
Yeah.
So if you die of natural causes, you just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get bit by a zombie, you turn faster.
Well, you turn faster because the bite of the zombie causes a fever, which kills you.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is a good take on it,
it's not just there's zombies. How did they happen? What's going on?
You don't just all of a sudden lose body mass and flesh and everything. And
almost
you're a zombie.
Like
you die. And
have
then
you guys seen Doomsday?
No. Oh, I meant to. I never saw it.
The one with the chick with all the tattoos. Okay, that's a good one. It starts out with like a virus zombie type disease, but then it goes into a whole long story. But that was one that came through from poverty. People disposing of the dead.
It sounds like a game I play on my iPad or iPhone. It's Plague.
Plague, I love Plague.
Where
Plague's good.
You are just, and they actually came out with the Nurex.
The zombie one.
Yeah, the zombie one. So you're actually playing. How influential a zombie that they update a game to include that.
Yeah.
And I recommend that game. It's very fun.
Very good. Plague Inc.
Time consuming, but if you play your cards right, you can get everything.
Yeah. It's one of those games, if you play it right, you can win everything, or you can just buy it all.
Yeah. $6.99. Buy it all. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Anything to make a buck, man.
Hey, I haven't done that on that game. I've done it on other games. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, my question, now, when it comes to The Walking Dead, the thing I've always taken from the show every time I watch it is what I would personally do in that same scenario.
Yeah.
What I
Makes
would
you think.
Exactly. Well, like last week. Spoiler. Last week, the camper, the guy with the backpack.
Oh yes. Okay, the guy on the side of the road.
Exactly.
Right.
For those of you who've seen it, you already know. If not, you're about to hear it. They go out on an ammo run.
Hold on. Stop your video recording and skip to, and I will post later on what.
Right
if
here.
you don't want to hear it.
Skip to that time right there.
Yeah, right in his hands.
But if you're like 2 weeks from this, then don't worry about it. You've already watched it.
Yeah. But anyway, it's they're going out on an ammo run. In the
to
process,
his old time, to Rick's old hometown.
Yeah, because it's right down the road. He hasn't really gone too far.
Yeah, he's going to the sheriff's station to see if he can find ammo. Good choice.
But anyway, he goes. They get the car stuck in the mud. As it's stuck in the mud, they pass the guy. He's wearing an orange camping backpack, pots and pans hanging from it, sleeping bag. He's screaming for help. They just drive by. They get the car stuck in mud. That guy actually ran and kind of caught up with them, screaming for help. Help me, help me, help me. They get the car unstuck and just keep on going. Well, when they backtrack to go back the way they came later, they come across his body dead with the backpack sitting there. They actually stop.
No, they never showed his body.
That was his body.
No,
the blood and guts.
It was just blood and gut. You don't know if it was him or a zombie. They never showed his body.
But then they grabbed his backpack and then just carried on the end of episode.
Right.
What I loved about it was because that's what I would do in that scenario. When you have your own group of people that you're taking care of, you don't know who this guy is.
Well,
you don't know what
he's been
do.
burned by people before, so
and
Rick's out of it right now anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, crazy.
Well, you're saying ammo run. Now that's another thing. Now I own firearms myself, and
so
I have.
I
he's
own a lot.
I
don't own a lot.
He just comes equipped.
$10.
Floor's hammer.
Wait. I said last time we charged for that.
$10 entry fee.
What?
I seen it
for the gun show. I'm just saying you keep it to a minimum.
It's cool. I've got Floor's hammer. I'll whack-a-mole somebody.
But that's another thing, like ammo. I mean, I have a small stockpile of 9mm because I have 9mm and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I have about probably 750 rounds. Now, of course, when the zombie apocalypse, let's say,
that's
happens,
gonna go quick.
That's not gonna hold me up for very long.
Oh,
well,
just a while.
But no, in the show they even explain that. There's points when it's all knives, it's hammers.
Yeah, they got guns and they're like knives only because we don't have the ammo to spare.
Exactly.
Which is true. What else would you want besides a gun in your arsenal? Would you want a crossbow where you can make arrows?
Well, that's another. Okay, so you stab a zombie, now you get the blood on you. Does that?
No, it's not the blood. It's just you gotta die. It's
no,
the bite.
Well,
what causes the fever from the bite is the amount of trauma to your body.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. I mean, somebody's gnawing at your arm. You have no hospital to go to.
It's like a burn victim. They say once you're over a certain percentage, there's nothing they can do. You're gonna. It's like a 50-50 shot.
Right.
You're either gonna live or you're not.
You're right.
But I guess it would be the same. Like once somebody's gnawed half your
arm off, and you got tendons hanging out.
Yeah.
Or your gut and your intestines are coming out.
So I guess
you ain't gonna last long.
Your Braveheart freedom.
Yeah.
Now,
I watched that the other day.
It's
a good movie.
Classic.
Yeah, I love
instant classic.
Girlfriend hates it, but I love it.
Oh, I love that movie.
Well, she hated when the girl got raped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Or when she was.
Yeah. They didn't. Yeah.
No,
it was on network
like
TV.
On TV they don't show that.
Nothing.
And that's another thing. Like on The Walking Dead, the only episode
they show
I
a lot.
They
is that this guy.
They show the guts.
Exactly. The guy. I mean, they're.
It's AMC.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'm watching this guy, and he shoots a hole through the zombie's head, and just. And you're like, this is able to be shown on the TV?
On the television?
They have a disclaimer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you have warning, adult content, adult supervision, it's okay.
My, 5-year-old nephew watches it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
training starts early, right?
I don't think he should. But who am I to say? You know?
Yeah.
Watches it with his older brothers.
But as long as you're explaining, like, this is made up, this is not real.
Dude, to a 5-year-old.
I know. It's like watching Bugs Bunny, you know? It's like, it's made up. They see something on TV, they think it's made up.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the kid. It really depends
on the upbringing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I agree.
If
here's a question for you guys. It just popped in my brain. The first place you would go when a zombie apocalypse or anything like that kind of broke out, what would be the first place you would go?
Well, how real are we talking? I mean, if we're talking like...
I'm talking like zombies.
We're talking about Resident Evil real, where they're like at your face right away.
Yeah.
Or do you hear about it on TV and have time to prepare and leave?
Second scenario. I would honestly say the second
Obviously,
one would be more
a slow thing, because one zombie is going to take a long time to infect somebody else.
You'll see it. It ain't going to happen like an outbreak like that.
It's going to be in a small town where nobody's going to...
The Walking Dead, it started... He woke up in a hospital after a coma.
Yeah.
To it. So,
okay.
I mean, that's different than...
Well, that's like Resident Evil, where she woke up in a facility and...
Yeah, but it wasn't after...
That's the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was nerve gas, or just knockout gas and whatever.
Okay.
No, I was thinking, me personally, I'd hop in my truck. The first place I would go to would either be Gander Mountain.
Shoot straight.
Shoot straight.
Any of the gun.
Here's the thing, is that how many other people have the same idea as you do?
That's fine. You get a gun, I get a gun.
Or you join up with them and say, "Hey, let's do it together."
Well, that's pretty. I mean, let's say Gander Mountain, and
Gander Mountain.
How many guns are in freaking Gander Mountain?
Gander Mountain would be better because it has hiking supplies, camping supplies. It has boats. It has everything.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, people even said, fortify a Walmart. Even
fortify a Walmart would be awesome, but.
As long as you can keep the power up and running, keep everything going good.
You got canned goods. I mean,
okay. Also, it would happen a lot less than the show now with all these houses having solar energy. A lot of the houses that have the solar energy. Now you have the one town that, if you notice, they have the solar panels in the middle of the town that charges the whole town. But I mean, that really makes me want solar energy.
Just be for the back, invest in it now and.
No, you know what I would honestly do is I would stay away from cities.
Mm-hmm.
I'd stay away from everything. I would literally go deep woods immediately. I mean, I would.
Because you can hunt, fish, you can do everything in the deep woods.
Actually, you know what? Even then, my brother lives in Nebraska. Now it's just plain ridden. There's just nothing but wheat and cornfields.
Yeah.
Which I think if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's going to take them a long time to get to.
Make alcohol, wheat.
Exactly. So you're going to have a good time.
No, well, wheat's smart, though. Wheat, you can make it into
a
lot
of stuff.
Yeah, wheat, flour.
Yeah.
I mean...
Flour makes
But that's another thing. Like, how many... Do you possess the skills to turn wheat into flour? I don't.
I'm pretty sure that I would be able to learn, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who taught the programs?
Here's an even better question.
Who taught Indians?
That's true.
Who the fuck decided that when they saw a cow, I wonder what's inside that. Let me go see what's inside there.
Yeah.
Get milk out.
I mean,
who was that guy?
Who tasted the milk the first time?
Who literally put that in his mouth and said, "Oh, what's this?
This is delicious."
Oh, it must be milk.
I mean,
seriously.
It's white and creamy like other substances.
Actually, you know what?
Who would say,
Actually, you know what? We are the only animal that drinks the mother's milk of like a cow after we've weaned off of it. Like when we drink our mother's milk, if you happen to have been breastfed,
right?
Once you're done with that, technically you should never have to drink milk again.
It's so good.
It is delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Chocolate, ice cold. What?
Yes.
Yoo-hoo.
Not milk, but it's still good.
No, it has milk in it.
Oh.
Look at the label.
You know who has the best Yoo-hoo?
Who? Yoo-hoo?
No.
Whoever has the best Yoo-hoo other than you.
Michael, what's his name from the hit TV show? Michael,
Eisner.
No. Back to the Future.
J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that's obvious. You just hand it to him, give him 5 minutes, and you just can open it from there. No shake needed.
Wow!
Wow. Too soon?
Yeah. Way to be a douche.
But that's another thing. Like,
Polaroid picture, Michael J. Fox, please. Even though you're not supposed to shake a Polaroid picture.
It doesn't matter. But, it helps. Let's be honest.
It does it quicker.
But that's another thing. Like, supplies you would need. You need ammo. You would need this, that, and the other. And then you come across somebody that's like, no, I'm taking all this for myself. Now what?
I will take your life.
Right.
Because that's what it comes down to. When
Bigger
you boil
gun.
it down, huh?
Bigger gun.
Doesn't have to be the bigger
Doesn't
gun.
matter.
You know what?
The better
Actually,
shot.
this reminds me of a game what you used to play a long time ago, called Fallout.
Showing his age.
Yeah. Which has been
Fallout.
remade.
Remember
A couple
that?
times, yeah.
Where you
Fallout
would just
3?
you'd
Fallout
come
3
up.
just came out.
It was a
What
new
about last year.
Yeah.
No.
About
I'm talking about
The
the
original?
yeah.
Like, almost like, yeah. Where you're on top of it. No.
Action. It was a strategy action game kind of thing, but it's like that nuclear.
Nuclear, yeah.
Survival. You come across ammo, you pick it up, you come across the body. It's like, hey, he's
You
got
scavenge it.
Exactly.
Well, you have to. To survive, if you come across a dead body that looks like it has something on it, as far as supplies goes,
Some on it?
you gotta take what you can get. I mean, you cannot just
Survival of
let
the
it
fittest.
go.
You gotta be the
Because then the
fittest.
next guy behind you is gonna get it, and he's gonna be better off than what you just
I would love to
were.
have the show hoarders follow me around. It's like, you're gonna hoard that? Yes, I am.
Yeah. No, I honestly think if you could find a MRE depot, right?
That's a good thing. Like, what about like the armories?
Well,
Like
they
y'all's Army Navy.
Yeah, which by the way, before 2012 December, they had out there the bomb shelters.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This thing was nothing more than like
It was a tin room.
It was a but you know what? It had wooden floors, a big screen TV. That what are you gonna watch in the post-apocalyptic world?
DVDs.
Okay, DVDs. Okay.
Solar panel. And
You
DVD
can play
collection. Yeah.
You can play Xbox.
Single player.
Yeah.
Single player forever.
Nobody's on
Red Rings. No.
You can play Black Ops Zombies and
Right.
perfect your aim. But that's another. You see all these people spend. How much money do you think people spend before that day came? Like 12/21 of 2012. How much do you
personally
think? Like
spent
on 12/20.
I personally spent maybe $150 on a couple boxes of ammo, but that's it.
But okay,
I didn't spend nothing. I didn't spend anything.
Then maybe a phone case. But that would that,
I personally was like, this is a little fucking ridiculous. The fact that these people are freaking out about absolutely fucking nothing. So I was kind of just like...
I mean, people freaked out about the Y2K.
Yeah.
Same thing there.
Before
Before that...
You did,
No.
You did. You were a nerd and did.
No.
No,
Y2K, no!
Yeah, that's exactly how
That's
it
what you did.
I wish it would have happened.
Actually, yeah.
I wish the technology would have just went off the books. I mean...
Well, now look how entrenched technology is. And that's nothing. Like, certain people out there, they're making new disorders for people that have to check Facebook 24 hours a day.
We were just checking that. Texting while you sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you going to be when, let's say, you're not able to get all this stuff? Like, you're not able to contact your parents, your
You
phone
kind of quit cold turkey at that point.
Well,
I mean, you just,
It's kind of nothing
done.
you can do.
I mean, there's nothing you can do, but those people that, are just have those, let's say, quote-unquote disorders, I mean, when I get up in the morning, I get some emails that say, hey, somebody posted something, I go check it out and see if I can comment on it. I mean, I'm not going to be, run down and
at the bar checking it.
Exactly.
While you're hanging out with friends. Yeah.
It's not like it's going to be a huge part of my life to lose it. It is what it is. But some of those people, they can't live without it almost.
No. And I love it. It's so funny to watch
And you're
them.
just...
so funny to watch them.
Last episode, Monko just...
On his phone. Yeah.
No, he was texting.
But he was texting
his girl.
So,
that's understandable.
But, I mean, some people are
I'll
just
tell you
like
what,
that.
if I got a text message from Cassie right now, you better believe if I didn't answer it, she's busting in that door.
Which one might be funny.
Why didn't you answer my text message? I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Of course, with that, your defense is we're right in the house.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you see those people at the bar that are just like, you'll be having a conversation and you'll just, let's say a couple people you're having a conversation with, and all of a sudden you just notice their attention right to their phone.
No, when I used to bounce. I used to bounce his shots.
Oh, I thought you meant like barn.
No, well, I bounced a couple people out of shots like that, but when I used to bounce, I'd sit, it was ladies' night. All the girls would come in, and there'd be 4 or 5 girls at the table.
They wouldn't be talking with anybody.
Not talking to each other. They'd be showing each other what they posted.
Yeah.
I'm like, why go to a bar to look at your phone? You could sit at home and do the same thing.
And that's another thing. Like 10 years ago, when you went out to the bar, you were living it up. The phone was nothing.
Hammered.
The phone was nothing more than a phone at that point. You weren't connected to anything.
No, they call it a taxi when you get
unless you had like a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
We've all had BlackBerries.
I actually didn't. I went from a Razor, Motorola Razor, to an iPhone.
Okay, I had a BlackBerry.
I made the biggest jump.
I had the clamshell phone where you flipped it open. I thought that was the coolest thing back in the day.
You still do.
I do.
Yeah, you'd have one if the iPhone came flip, you'd buy it.
I would.
The iFlip.
And perfect.
Hey, we can make it. Yeah, it's patented.
Take that, Apple.
But that's another thing. Like
We're stopping mid-sentence. It's call him a name.
Tumongo.
Hey, tell Gene Simmons that
he owes you money, doesn't he?
Yeah, just ask him if he can just chip in like a couple mil for the show and
promote it, name drop.
Yeah, we'll even say Gene Simmons produced. Whatever.
Yeah. Gene Simmons production. It's a lot better than that moonshine last time.
Love you, Mongo, but that moonshine.
Wish I was here for that moonshine.
Ooh, dude. Took what? How many shots of that did we take? 2?
2. One in the beginning.
Oh,
one in the end. I
gotta call Justin out. You gotta call him out on his editing skills. The first shot counter said 2.
I know. I heard. I was told. I'll fix that.
Yeah.
God.
I told him that. Yeah, I just told him that yesterday.
You gotta call him out.
Bastards.
I watched it today. I was like, I'm gonna watch this whole thing, and I said 2.
Which, by the way, high fives to me.
He deserved it. He actually pulled off the graphic. So, good job.
Had to do something this time, but the whole not editing, but the whole Facebook, the connection. When people go out nowadays, it's not for the enjoyment of the company anymore.
No.
It's like, okay, we're just in the same room like this. We could all be in the same room. It's like, hey, we're going to get together. Either he's playing Xbox, I'm on my phone, and you're just doing whatever. Mm-hmm. But that's quote-unquote the get-together nowadays. Now, when anything happens and we lose all that, now it's like, what do we talk about? The conversation is kind of dropped off.
Yeah, you'll have to learn it again.
I want to talk like Old English, like Roman Emperor kind of dialect.
Like medieval.
So you just said Old English.
Roman Emperor kind of dialect.
They didn't speak English.
But the proper... Okay.
You're thinking of like the Ben-Hur Romans. Like,
yes.
I tell you now. John... I want to talk like John Wayne. I want to be John Wayne Chinese then, if that's what you're going to be. You're going to be You're going to be Old English...
John Wayne Chinese.
You're going to be Old English Roman. Can I be John Wayne Chinese?
I'm using that as an example. Like what they portray in
I'm using that as an example.
When people didn't use like short...
Proper English.
Proper English. No... abbreviation, slang.
Not like
slang.
yo or this, y'all. It's you all, kind of thing. You actually pronounce the whole word. We've gotten lazy as a society.
Well, it's like, yeah, that's one of the guys I work with is from the Dominican.
Okay.
And I said, you from the island or you from here? And he goes, no, I'm from New York. I was like, oh, so were you brought up Spanish or English? And he goes, I was brought up both. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's good because English language is hard to learn. It's the hardest language to learn because of our dialect, because of our slang.
And that's the thing.
The word, just for instance, the word bear. The word bear. How many meanings is that? And spellings.
Like 3 or 4.
Bear the animal, bear naked, bear,
Bear arms.
Bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Second Amendment. But that's actually, you bring a good point, like the island. That would be going back on the apocalyptic thing.
Yeah.
Would you go to an island?
I would not. Your food source, very limited.
Fish?
If you have the proper shit to fish.
Okay.
This isn't freaking Tom Hanks. Okay?
Castaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Castaway.
Wilson!
I'm Voight, dumbass.
But that's would an island be good? You think
When you think about it, you're like,
island.
oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I could be on an island. I could be alone, and I can fish. I can survive. But then you think about it, you're gonna have to put in a. I mean, I'm not trying to be lazy about it, but I mean, fishing isn't just you cast away and you're just gonna pull in a
one
fish.
every time.
No. I mean, you could honestly be out there for hours and pull in nothing,
yeah.
and then have nothing to eat.
That's me when I fish.
Well, remember how the Indians used to fish with spears and everything, like what they call gigging nowadays. The reflection of light. I mean, the fish could be here, but it's actually over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you didn't get it, hell, you didn't eat for the day.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And that's what you'd have to go back to, and it wasn't 100% guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you'd be living, like a homeless guy. Just because somebody throws out a good meal nowadays doesn't mean that tomorrow's going to be any better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good question, actually, for you guys at home. Like, what would you guys do if a zombie apocalypse... If you heard on the news a zombie apocalypse was starting to come around? Somebody was infected, no need to worry about it, but now you're going, time to get prepared. What would you do?
I honestly would take myself into the front of Gander Mountain and just loot, and then just haul ass. Plain and simple.
We hear random noises.
If you're gonna open the door while we're in session, open the damn door.
You have company.
Oh, thank you, mistress. We'll carry on. We'll be right there.
We're wrapping it up.
Have our guests seated, and we shall be there henceforth.
Thank you, Secretary.
Now. How fucking rude. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But anyways, actually, that's a good thing. Start to end the show. Wrapping up. What would you guys do? Leave it in the comments section.
Wrap it up like a condom.
Anything to add? Anything new? Anything you want to wrap up with?
Well, I will say this. It was awesome having some booty sweat in my mouth.
Yeah, booty sweat.
This week.
All up in here.
Popping ass open.
Hopefully we can get you on a few more shows. This is cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully this was fun for you guys.
But
guest star.
Exactly.
That's
we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with this damn room. We got a lot of people.
I have a living room, and that's probably the next thing. It's gonna be living room.
We're gonna have to.
But anyway, I do want to mention MegaCon is coming up this weekend.
This weekend, which is 3.
Well, we're gonna be there.
17th?
Same as St. Patty's Day?
No.
Oh.
Sunday is St. Patty's Day.
Oh, okay.
We're going
Irish
there.
Sunday.
What is it? The 16th, I think,
We're
is
all
when we're
Irish
going.
that day.
The Saturday.
Yeah, the Saturday.
The Saturday, the 16th, you will see some Man Cave Diaries action happen at MegaCon, if you even care.
The 16th, yeah.
But we're gonna go.
Actually, we have big announcements. We're not gonna announce now. We're actually gonna show it on our next episode. We have possibly some connections we might be talking to, and we'll reveal that next episode.
Yeah, but if you guys happen to see us at MegaCon, make sure you stop by and say hi. We will have the camera out. Just do a quick shout out for anybody. No, whatever.
Whatever. Talking to everyone.
Yep. But we're looking forward to MegaCon coming up. It's gonna be fantastic. Booty sweat. First time on the show. Anything you want to say?
No, it was fun. Thanks for having me. Definitely gonna drink more of this Fireball whiskey.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
I told you, it's a lot better than...
It grows on
It's a good...
good compliment to it for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, we can't end the show.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the last.
Yep, last shot, last send off.
Last send off,
and
of
most
course,
shots that you've had on the show.
This will be
the first one we had. The first episode we recorded, we had what, 4?
4. Yep.
What are you doing? Half shots over here?
It's his stuff. He's not. He wants to take it home.
Fucking guy.
He doesn't want to leave it here.
Should have told me to bring one. I would have brought a bottle or 2.
Actually, I got American honey at the house that I'm gonna enjoy.
You can enjoy that all you want.
Thank you, Mongo, for introducing this guy to that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll take original wild turkey over American honey any day.
I tell you what, the American honey though was pretty smooth.
American honey's good, but I like regular wild turkey.
Speaking of Mongo, shout outs to you. Enjoy your fishing trip.
Yep, Gene Simmons.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
Who, Gene or Mongo?
Mongo. Yes. Oh yeah, actually that is yes.
But yeah, I have nothing to add other than, like I said, I'm gonna be going to MegaCon with this guy and enjoying the weekend. All right, to you guys at home, cheers.
Ding, 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 ding. Salud. Here we go.
See you guys.
I'm DarthQuag to my right.
RavenusFlamingo.
And of course,
Pretty Sweat.
thank you for coming to the Man Cave Diaries.
Check us out on Facebook.
Oh, by the way, this was episode 5.
What did you say?
We
didn't
skipped
say
this
anything.
whole thing.
Episode 5. In the
By
book.
the way, if you're counting at home, episode 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Check us out on Facebook. We actually got our Twitter account up and running. Man Cave Diaries.
So you guys can twat us like crazy. Alright?
Tweet our twat, okay?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Pervert.
Whoa.
Pervert.
A little far.
Yeah, you know.
Too soon?
And of course, I will link Booty Sweat's. You don't have an Xbox, do you?
No, not anymore.
His PlayStation account.
I gotta get one, but I'm on PS3 right now for only.
I'll link his PlayStation account and maybe play a game or two with him. All right. Signing off, guys.
Have a good one.
Peace out.